Thanks to Donald Trump's big executive action this week, it will be a little more difficult for dudes to kick the crap out of chicks.
Everybody, thank you. You know, if you'd like to gather around me, I think I'm going to be okay. Come on. Come on. Secret Service is worried about them. If we have to worry about them, we have big problems. Okay, do you want to do this? Watch what I do, and then I'm going to give you some pens, okay? You ready? What a nice picture this is, huh, Governor? You ready? We'll do a good job. Wait, let me press that. I want to make this a really good signature, because this is, this is a big one, right? Oh, I think we have a 10. We have a 10.
God bless you, Mr. President.
Pretty good, huh? I see that. Okay? Good. Now you're going to go out and win those events, right?
So there's Donald Trump surrounded by young girls, making sure that boys don't crush them in wrestling or dunk over them in basketball or the rest of it. Walter, let me read you a tweet by JK Rowling, because she's been right in the middle of this fight, and she's paid a serious price. I mean, there are literal Harry Potter, conventions that she doesn't get invited to anymore because she decided to take the controversial position that boys and girls are different. But she wrote this after the executive action. She said, "Congratulations to every single person on the left who's been campaigning to destroy women's and girls' rights. Without you, there'd be no images like this." And the reason I wanted to read that is because it's like, man, all you guys had to do was not be completely insane. I think most of the country agrees with what Mike just said right there. You feel a certain way about yourself. You want to dress a certain way, especially if you're over 18 and be called it. Most people can figure out some negotiation with you on how to live your life. But what they did to kids here was the overshot. And so congratulations to the lefties.
Yeah. Well, what's amazing is that Mike feels a certain way, you feel a certain way naturally, and I do. And yet they did it anyway. Mm-hmm. So they obviously believed that they had some sort of mechanism or formula for pushing opinion and canceling rival opinions that would allow them to engineer society in this direction. It wasn't that they got public opinion wrong. What they got wrong was their ability to change public opinion. They actually thought that through an orchestral, series of cancellations, pressure campaigns, public service announcements, political statements, they could get this across the goal line, and they failed. But once again, they'll probably try again, because that everybody who applauds this as common sense is going to have 50 bots on their ass if they say it on Twitter, petition campaigns. And we're seeing in a lot of this USAID stuff that we're pushing this all around the world in societies much more traditional than ours. So we know those societies don't like this.
Wait a minute, Walter, are you telling me that the $20 million we spent on that trans comic book in Pakistan wasn't worth it?
Well, exactly. But I think Mike can affirm that, we might be somewhat traditional here about gender roles, but in Pakistan, they're even more so.
Right.
So what is it that makes them think they can do this? Whatever.
Queers for Palestine. Remember that? Queers for Palestine?
Queers for Palestine is very different than Palestine for queers.